person HST Hubble telescope. Actually, Hubble Space Telescope remains operation. HST was built by the United States Space Agency NASA. Contribution from the European Space Agency. It has been used since 1992 to observe changes in the solar system. Future wire of appropriate thickness. Future wire of appropriate thickness. Improve efficiency to prevent damage. These wires are made up of alloy of lead and tin. These wires are made up of actually future appropriate thickness improves its efficiency to prevent damage. In electronics and electrical engineering, a fuse is an electrical safety. Using eyesight after consuming the spurious liquor danger is due to adulteration. Methanol is the simplest alcohol. Methanol being only a methyl group linked to dihydroxyl group. Light, volatile, colorless, flammable. Liquid with a distinctive odor, very small to that ethanol drinking alcohol. Methanol when drunk is metabolized. Formaldehyde and then formic acid. Methanol. These are poisonous of the central nervous system and may result in blindness, coma, and death. Toxic properties. Methanol is frequently used as denaturant additive or ethanol manufacture for industrial uses. We observe objects around us due to observe object around us mainly through reflection of light. Object around us due to reflection of the light, as light is reflected from other object. Colors that are bright reflect more light, while colors that are dark absorb light. The reflective property of light. Hence, we perceive our surroundings based on the reflective property of light. From other object. The object around us due to reflection of light. Other object around us mainly through reflection of light. As light is reflected from other object, colors that are bright reflect more light, while colors that are dark absorb light. Hence, perceive our surroundings based on reflective property of light. Fermentation is a process. Fermentation is a food processing. The process of converting carbohydrate to alcohol or organic acid using microorganisms like yeast or bacteria under anaerobic condition. Absence of oxygen. The term fermentation sometimes refers especially to the chemical conversion of sugars into ethanol, producing alcoholic drinks such as wine, beer. Food fermentation is conversion of sugars and other carbohydrates into alcohol or preservative organic acids and carbon dioxide. . Process of converting carbohydrates to alcohol or organic acid. Carbohydrate into alcohol or organic acid. Microorganisms like yeast, bacteria under the anaerobic condition. Satellite is used for telecommunication layer kept in geostationary orbit. Satellite. Satellite used for telecommunication and kept in geostationary orbit. And kept in geostationary orbit. Satellite is to be in such an orbit. Satellite. Orbit is geosynchronous satellite used for telecommunication relay. Kept in a geostationary orbit. Geosynchronous. Orbit is circular. Orbit lies in the place of Earth equator. For telecommunication relay. Kept in a geostationary orbit. A satellite is said to be such an orbit. Orbit is geosynchronous. The orbit is circular and the orbit lies in the face of Earth equator. Geostationary orbit or geostationary Earth orbit. Geosynchronous orbit directly above the Earth equator. 0 degree latitude with a period equal to the Earth's rotational period. And an orbital eccentricity of approximately 0. In the context of space technology, what is Bhuvan recently news? A geoportal of ISRO with 3D imaging capability. Bhuvan recently news. Bhuvan. ISRO 3D imaging capabilities of India. ISRO launched a beta version of its web-based 3D satellite imagery tool Bhuvan. It offers superior imagery of Indian location compared to other virtual globe software. Bhuvan is a satellite mapping tool similar to Google Earth. Geoportal ISRO with 3D imaging capabilities. Bhuvan is a geoportal ISRO with 3D imaging. Google Earth and Wikimedia. Following scientists prove that stars with mass less than 1.44 times of mass of Sun ends up as white dwarfs when they die. The scientists of Indian origin and American citizenship. C.S. Chandrasekhar proved that the star with a mass less than 1.4 times mass of the Sun ends up white dwarf mass of a stable white dwarf star. White dwarf star. This aid to give augmented navigation Goggle with a system from station to provide necessary augmentation for 0 segment. Goggle depreciated a geo augmented navigation. Actually, it is designed to provide additional accuracy and integrity. It will allow more uniform and high quality air traffic management. It will allow more uniform and high quality air traffic management. Additional accuracy and integrity. More uniform and highly quality air traffic management. Goggle depreciated geo augmented navigation is an Indian satellite based augmented system. Satellite-based augmented system developed jointly by ISRO and AI Aircraft Security of India. the accuracy, availability and integrity of a signal from GPS satellite. It improves GPS accuracy from around 20 meters to making it suitable for application requiring high precision. Urban 5G crucial role in air traffic management, enabling aircraft action for the private mission of international space platform. It is inherently a microgravity environment. Such missions are designated to support and facilitate zero gravity. Such missions are designated to support and facilitate zero gravity research and experiment. Zero gravity research and experiment. It is inherently a zero gravity microgravity environment. Facilitate zero gravity. Space decks. Space decks docking experiment. Space decks docking experiment. It is an Indian mission to demonstrate autonomous docking technology in space. While its main purpose is technology demonstration in orbital experiment, special docking occurs in microgravity, often in zero gravity research component, including technology validation under such conditions. Government is in that crewed space mission. Crew. The astronauts will be in the orbit, experience microgravity, and the mission is expected to include zero gravity research and experiments are major components. Which one of the following countries has its own satellite navigation system? Japan has its own satellite navigation system. Percy-Zenith satellite system. It is designed to complement the existing global positioning system. Providing